Yo, what up? This your man Lyricist. You're here with me and Stephen Heath Gates. What up, though, bro?
What's going on, man? Glad to be back. It's a beautiful day.
Episode 50, bitches.
Let's go.
We got so much hate in such a short time. And so much love too. So we appreciate that shit. You
No
know,
doubt.
we he told me, he said we ain't talking about the other shit no more. We are done with that. We
Yeah,
we ain't beating that dead horse no more. Sorry,
that's
Peter.
tired.
Bars.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm like, it is what it is. But yeah, moving forward, what's on your mind, man? What you got?
Hey, I want to go over these classic albums, play a little this or that, have a little fun today. I'm gonna shoot you two albums. You're gonna pick one, then we're gonna move on to the next one.
All right.
All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna go with the Blueprint or the Black Album.
If they're classic or not.
No, which one's better?
Which one's better? Uh Blueprint.
Blueprint. Okay. Blueprint or GNX.
Blueprint.
Okay. Blueprint or Slim Shady LP.
Ooh, boy, that's tough. Uh Slim Shady LP.
Okay. Slim Shady LP or Damn.
Damn.
Okay. Damn or Marshall Mathers LP.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay. Marshall Mathers LP or Good Kid, Mad City.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Marshall Mathers LP or College Dropout.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay. Marshall Mathers LP or Take Care.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Marshall Mathers LP or Reasonable Doubt.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a tough one. Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay. Marshall Mathers LP or The Massacre.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay. Marshall Mathers LP or Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
All right. Uh, Ready to Die or To Pimp a Butterfly.
To pimp a butterfly. Yeah.
Okay. To Pimp a Butterfly or The Eminem Show.
The Eminem show was solid. That fucking album was solid. So the
It
Eminem
was.
show. Yeah.
Okay. The Eminem Show or Mr. Morale.
The Eminem show.
Okay. The Eminem Show or Watch the Throne.
Oh, with Kanye and Jay.
Yeah.
He didn't have that many cuts on there though. It's such a short album.
Yeah. Some people love that album though.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's a good album,
I
but
think it's all right.
the
It's
Eminem
not,
show.
it's not the best album, right?
Yeah.
I got the Eminem Show. All right. The Eminem Show or the Carter 3.
Eminem show.
Eminem Show or the documentary.
Oh, the games documentary.
Yeah.
Eminem show.
Eminem Show or Astro World.
Eminem show.
Eminem Show or B.
B was dope, but Eminem show.
Eminem Show or the Chronic.
The Chronic.
Okay. With the Chronic. Okay. Chronic or Recovery.
Chronic. I like Recovery, but Chronic. Yeah.
Okay. Chronic or Late Registration.
Chronic.
Chronic or Nothing Was the Same.
Chronic.
Chronic or Curtis.
Chronic.
All right. Chronic or All Eyes on Me.
All eyes on me.
All Eyes on Me or Chronic 2001.
All eyes on me.
Okay. All Eyes on Me or Dark Fantasy.
All eyes on me.
All right. All Eyes on Me or Get Rich or Die Trying.
Who? Get rich.
Okay.
Get rich.
Get Rich or Die Trying or Graduation.
Get rich.
Okay. Get Rich or 444.
Get rich.
Okay. Get Rich or King. T.I.'s King.
Get rich.
Okay. Get Rich or Illmatic.
Illmatic.
Okay, Illmatic or Life After Death?
Illmatic.
Illmatic or It's Dark and Hell is Hot?
That was a dope ass album by DMX, but Illmatic.
It's tough. Illmatic or Scorpion?
Illmatic.
Illmatic or American Gangster?
Illmatic.
You think you're going to play anything at all over Illmatic? What can you think of an album?
Illmatic is the toughest one was Illmatic versus Get Rich.
Okay.
Yeah, that was toughest one. And other than that, I think it's a landslide.
All right. Now, some albums I didn't name. Let's just go over them. Yeezus, 808s, Thank Me Later, Purple Haze, Release Therapy, Views, Kiss of Death, Nellyville, Country Grammar, Straight Outta Cashville, Culture, Kamikaze, Relapse, Thug Motivation, Born Sinner. That's the whole list. Now, with all those albums being said,
mm-hmm.
How many of those albums are better than Take Care?
How many are better than Take Care?
All of them, right?
Most of them. Most of them.
What can you think of one I said that's not?
You have a better. I mean, Nothing Was the Same. I still think that's his.
I agree. That's better than Take Care, but it seems like Take Care is his consensus best classic album.
Yeah, because that's what people gravitate to as far as the balance of him as an artist. But I think his best outing was Nothing Was the Same. You know, some people are trying to run with this Iceman is classic shit, and I don't think it's nowhere near classic.
No. Okay.
I mean, and it's like this. It's like I think that's his weakest outing. I think it's not ringing off in a lot of places and everything. I'm not the only person saying it. And like you got people like Screwface Johns that's saying the same thing. Shit, he outside, I'm outside, and I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. It's his old shit ringing off.
Yeah, I don't think Take Care is better than a couple more of his albums, but let alone all these albums I'm talking about. I think all these albums clear Take Care. I think Relapse clears Take Care. People hate Relapse.
And I think Recovery clears it.
Oh, without a doubt.
So,
I think Chicken and Beer clears Take Care to me, bro.
Luda, yeah. No, Chicken and Beer was dope. It don't get the respect that it should. I don't think that Luda get the respect that he deserves.
Hell no.
It's like when people talk about rappers from the South, I understand that he grew up in Chicago and he was raised in, he was born in Chicago and raised in, in the South, so they don't really want to get that to him. But I can say pound for pound lyrically, I would put him across anybody. I would set him across from Lil Wayne. I would set him across from T.I. I'm like, I'm talking about some heavy money, even fucking Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Peak Luda, he's very underrated. He out-rap a lot of people.
I mean, Peak Luda was crazy. Even right now, even mature Luda,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say that he's old man Luda. No, he's still a problem now.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that people look at his age and treat him as if it's like, he doesn't matter, but he does. He still matters to hip hop.
Oh, without a doubt. What's your favorite Luda album?
I like what is not Red Light District. What's the one before that? Word of Mouth.
Oh, that's his first one, right?
Yeah.
Or his first official.
Yeah, first official, but
okay.
Technically second. I like Word of Mouth. I like Release Therapy too. I thought that was dope too.
I love Release Therapy. Yeah, so at the end of the day, to get to my point, Drake has no classics. I'll be arguing with people every day, but my friends, people on the internet, they keep throwing out Take Care. But I just named about 75 albums that clear Take Care. I think my classics, when I refer to my classics, my criteria is a little different. Okay, there's like the NBA Hall of Fame and the Baseball Hall of Fame and the Football Hall of Fame. It's not hard to get into the NBA Hall of Fame. It's hard to get into the Baseball Hall of Fame. So
Yeah.
my classic criteria is sort of similar to that kind of thing, the Baseball Hall of Fame. Like I have all these albums I name, I don't even consider classic. American Gangster, do you consider that a classic album?
I wouldn't have a problem considering that being a classic album. It was pretty fucking good. That and 444.
Okay.
It's on the cusp. It was close enough.
I love both those albums. They're great albums, but I do not consider them classics. I think Jay
That's
has
fair.
three classics: Reasonable Doubt, Black Album, Blueprint. After that, I think the next best is probably American Gangster. Maybe you could argue, but I don't think it's a classic album. And I think when you go look at Eminem's albums,
Mhm.
I think Slim Shady's a classic. Marshall Mathers LP is a classic. The Eminem Show is a classic.
Mhm.
I did not like Encore at all. Honestly, people hate Revival, but I think Encore was his worst album. That's just
Yeah,
me.
Encore is the album to kind of not go too deep in that. That was an album that he was supposed to be done.
Yes, I
He,
remember.
he was like
He's going through a
teetering,
lot.
yeah, going to rehab and all that other stuff. So yeah, he was like, kind of teetering on his way out. So I think that he just kind of put together a bunch of shit. But we heard some new stuff like at the beginning of the year that was supposed to be on Encore, but he didn't put it on there.
Which ones were the? I think I heard those.
Man, it was like 7 songs that leaked, and
Yeah,
they was
yeah. He
dope as
sued.
shit. Yeah, and then they was dope as shit. It's like, man, it's like, what the fuck? And I even quiet as it kept. I think he put some of those songs that he didn't release on the Death of Slim Shady.
Okay, that's
That's
another
just
good
my
album,
opinion.
but I don't
You know,
think that's classic. I think
no,
after Encore, a lot of people hate Relapse. I loved it. I don't think it's. I think it's borderline classic. If somebody's going to come argue with me, Relapse classic, I'm not going to argue with them. I may disagree, but I think Recovery is definitely a classic.
yeah, Recovery is a classic because
Yeah,
it's like how he turned the corner, and it's like I would say arguably, like you got Marshall Mathers LP, you got the Slim Shady LP, you got the Eminem Show. That's undisputed. That's
yeah.
definitely a
You
fucking
can't even
classic.
argue that. Yeah.
And Recover, sorry, Recovery. I could say if you was to consider anything after that, I would say the Marshall Mathers LP too.
I really like that album, but
I
I
mean,
don't consider it a classic.
yeah, no, and that's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's like what people argue. Oh, Eminem only got one classic. Really?
Nah,
What
anybody
is that?
saying that is they don't know anything about anything.
And they're
Just
like, oh, 50 Cent only got one good album.
right.
Like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all was saying that the Massacre was a classic too. Now you not. Oh man, it's a bloated album. Nah, it was
Undisputed
solid.
classic album. You can't even
That's
argue that.
like, no, the Massacre was solid. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll let you argue Curtis, but even Curtis was a solid album.
I like that album, but it's right. It's not a classic in my opinion.
So it's like I can give 52 classics. You know,
Now let me say this: when you look at Kendrick's catalog,
Mhm.
they're all classics,
Yeah,
in my opinion,
yeah,
and they all sound different. I mean, they're all pieces of work, and I mean, not to compare him to Drake because I'm so tired of this conversation. I mean, let's just let alone the beef. I
yeah,
don't care who you like, but Drake's projects sound the same, every single one. It's just compared to Kendrick's albums. I mean, if you hear it, you hear it. If you don't, you don't. I can't hear it for you.
yeah,
You either a fan or you a student of the game, and you're passionate and you love the culture, or you listen to hip hop and you're a fan of whoever. So I just want to get to say that my classic criteria is obviously a lot different than everybody else. This is very hard for me to consider anything a classic, but
as it should
I'm
be
yeah,
because people kick that shit around too much, man.
absolutely
You know, that's a classic. Like, no, it's not. Fuck no. Niggas
right.
out here saying Sexy Red got classics. I'm like, y'all better knock it off.
I was talking to somebody the other day. He's talking about Drake. He said Drake's first 5 albums are classic. What are you talking about? I didn't want to. There's no point in arguing with people like that
Nah.
because you're
No.
obviously a fan, and I can't decide what you like or don't like. But according to the culture and the definition of classic, I just can't let some certain statements slide without saying what I need to say. But in reality, I shouldn't dignify a lot of stuff like that because there's no point.
Yeah, I don't give too much energy to that shit because some people will say shit's a classic, and I'm like, bro, I think you done lost your motherfucking mind. Like, I think you
Yeah,
lost your mind to say some shit like that's a classic. I'm like, because, and they're never honest about who has a bad album,
hmm,
and it's like they'll say, oh yeah, Kendrick has a bad album. His only real classic is Good Kid, Mad City. I'm like, so y'all don't consider like To Pimp a Butterfly to be something that's like worth mentioning? Nah, because they want to treat that shit like it's nothing, like anybody else. They'd
right.
be like, oh yeah, T-Pab is only great because y'all said it's great. That's the masses. We're part of the fucking masses. What are we talking about? It's a consensus on that shit. And if you haven't done it yet, make
Yes,
sure y'all sub, Lyricist Podcast. We have another page now, so we kind of like transitioning from, the Lyricist page to I am to the Lyricist Podcast. So make sure y'all subscribe there too. But yeah,
absolutely.
so with that shit, you know, people are not being honest because of the beef on both sides. And I would say Drake has one classic, and some people want to throw views in there. I'm like, no, views put up numbers, but it wasn't a classic. It wasn't his best album. People are like, oh, Scorpion was great. I'm like, look, I want y'all to understand something about Drake, okay? And I don't want to go into this, but I know it's going to piss off a lot of Drake fans. Uh, and clip this. Drake, he struggles with creativity.
Hmm.
And that's why it's looking like every album that he puts out is bloated with features and, you know, reuse melodies and everything else. I don't think that Drake has it in him to make a classic album. And he knows that and he's comfortable with that. He just wants to feed the masses. That's why he's super dependent on streams.
Hmm.
If we were in an era where he had to sell 30, 40 million records to keep his job, I think he'd struggle. I
A lot
think
of
he'd
these
struggle.
streams are questionable, bro. How
Yeah.
how much is the label pushing these streams? How many of these streams are real and how many are artificial? And a guy like Drake, they're going to push him. They're going to inflate those numbers. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just obvious to me. I mean, I don't really look at streams like that. I don't put too much stock into streams. It's not really important when I look at my criteria. But a
Mhm.
lot of people read in a lot in the streams.
And you shouldn't. And that's why I tell people, I'm like, I would never compare an artist that's successful in the streaming era to an artist that's successful in a physical sales era. You know what I mean?
Right.
That so
Yeah.
so if they were forced to sell like records, can they really fucking do it? Now Drake had a moment earlier part of his career where he did do his shit,
Hmm.
but like if that was happening right now, if we had to look at his physical sales now versus what it was like then, or he would
Right.
struggle.
Yeah.
He
No
would
doubt.
struggle. Yeah, Views was a great outing for him as far as like physical record sales. You know, Take Care was a good outing for him, but it wasn't at the highest level. He was competing with motherfuckers that was putting up crazy numbers
What
still
was
the Nelly, still the fucking like, Little Wayne. Little Wayne did stupid numbers. It's like I don't think anyone from that camp other than Wayne could survive in the era where he was forced to sell records.
what was the best song on Take Care? Headlines.
I can't remember.
I mean,
A lot of it was like to me, it was oversaturation. It was a lot of run it back shit, like the motto. All that. Yeah, it's like okay, cool. I
I
hear you. I hear you. That's cool.
yeah.
And this ain't no Drake hate. I mean, Drake had his moment, but I'm gonna say this about Iceman though. All you motherfuckers that swear by that album, why aren't y'all playing it outside?
Yeah, that album was a dud, bro.
You know, he dropped 3 albums. And,
He,
and you know what? I'm gonna say it like everybody else been saying. That shit came and went. He ain't got
yeah,
no competition right now. That's why it's been up there for like what 50 fucking days. That's
yeah,
cool. Yeah, he needed that. But what he don't need is a motherfucker that can actually compete with him to drop right now. That's what he don't need. So
right.
right now it's like it's a cakewalk for him to kind of like, put himself back in the, conversation of, whatever. But other than that, if he was dropping with a real competitor, and I ain't talking about J. Cole, it'd be different, you know.
Yeah,
And it's like people are gonna look at Future however they look at him. It's like I never looked at Future as a fucking, the guy that's gonna drop and do stupid numbers and compete with Drake. I'm like, man, Drake is a fucking megastar, bro. The only motherfucker that's gonna knock that nigga off, like, even remotely, is Taylor Swift.
right.
Taylor Swift. He may get pushed by Post Malone. He may get pushed by Travis Scott. Cats like that. Morgan Wallen and shit. But other than that, he ain't got no real competition right now. Not in hip hop. And I'm
Right.
like, and that's for the people that still classify him as a hip hop artist. I'm like,
Future,
you know,
Future is a subgenre of hip hop, man. To
yeah,
me, there's these subgenres, and Future's under here and some mumble rap shit. To me, I mean, auto tune mumble rap.
yeah.
That's what I hear.
The
And I can't
culture is
call
not
it
responding to that
classic.
shit
I
no more.
can't call that material classic material. I just
Yeah.
can't. There's no replay value to me. I mean, if you in the club and you tipsy and you having a good time, you partying, you with the women, of course, Future in the background and good vibes. But classic, no, not to me. I can't.
They make music to feed the casual fan base.
Yeah,
That's what they make music for, but they don't feed the culture. And a lot
right.
of people ain't gonna like that shit. But you can tell what's sticking with the culture and what's not sticking with the culture. The culture is trying to reset itself. It's trying to get back to a certain type of, um, cohesion.
Yeah,
This doesn't go hand in hand with what the culture stands for. That's why there's a lot of pushback by a lot of people. That's why a lot of people not really connecting with it. That's why we see what we see right now.
I feel
That's
like
why hip hop's that downward spiral.
more than half the people are gonna get really mad at what I'm saying
Mhm.
right now because I think the majority of people love Future at this moment. Whether they're purists, I mean, there's definitely less purists in the culture right now. There's a lot of
Yeah,
fans.
a lot
Fans
of
are there's a
casuals.
lot of yes, a lot of casuals.
Yeah,
So I hope you're right, man. I hope it recycles itself and corrects itself.
that's where it's heading. That's the inevitable. You know, that's why hip hop is starting to see one of its worst years in a long time because that's the culture saying like, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can keep it happened in the crunk era. Remember that shit?
Oh, I remember it.
That shit wasn't connected. The
Yeah,
snap, like the snapping and shit. No, that shit got old because everything sounded the same for a minute. And the next thing
yeah.
you know, you have motherfuckers coming right back in like Big Crit.
Hmm.
Had cats coming in like, Killer Mike, well, stepping back into it, you know, and MCing is like that's why like certain errors, like, shit lasts for only so long. And whoever's at the peak of that during that era, they keep their peak. They keep it. It's like Drake was able to kind of carry on
Hmm.
for 15 years because he was at the top of it. He was
Right.
seen as the spearhead. So with him being back and dropping these albums, why is it that we haven't seen a change of direction or the growth or the attachment or the pull back to the hip hop genre? It's because it's not only just Drake, it's a lot of the music that's coming from a lot of these artists is not connected. People are
Right.
not going to sit down and go listen to Set in Stone and be like, oh my God, this shit is a classic. No, they too like, man, Rick Ross is a weirdo.
Right.
Because Drake said he was a weirdo. So it's like they're not gonna go give that album a chance. And like all these weird ass techniques that these dudes trying to use to do rollouts is weird too.
The ice blocks.
The ice blocks, and now you got like everybody want to attack 50 Cent. you know, it is like all types of shit that they doing. Like, just do what Pusha T and Malice did. Just roll the fucking music out, rap,
I mean,
nigga.
you just do what Kendrick does. Just drop without saying nothing. Just drop.
Just rap. That's why they can still be successful right now because they just rapping. A lot of cats like me and you, like, man, I don't want to hear nothing else. Just rap, nigga.
Right.
That's
I
it.
want to hear lyrics. That's it.
I don't want to hear nothing else.
That's just me, though.
Go tell your story. I'll digest whatever's coming out as far as like the story wise. I'll process it and see what's up. Some niggas don't want to do that. A lot of these cats, man. If you tell these dudes look, man, if you just like look into like the like what's being said, you know, and how it's being said, you know, you may not care about the lyrical miracle shit. Yeah, that's cool. You was that kid that struggled with reading past the fucking chapter 1 introductory, like the whole introductory section. Like niggas struggle with that. That's cool. You need an audio book so it can get you through the book. Okay. But it's like some dudes don't want to hear like that like the lyrical miracle shit. Okay, so if a nigga dial it down notch and he ain't doing a lyrical miracle, then they're complaining about him not rapping.
Right.
Oh, he's supposed to be lyrical, but he decided to dumb it down, and I don't like that. The fuck you want that nigga to do next?
Right.
You know,
I agree with that.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So that's why people like Kendrick and all these other cats that just making music, like Akeem Ali. Nobody talk about how dope that guy is, man.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is dope, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of dopeness out around here. Don't get it misconstrued. There's a lot of dopeness, but it's being overshadowed and overlooked by a lot of trash.
Yeah, it's like Simba just dropped a new record, like, or a new verse. That nigga went off on that verse, bro. He went off. Ain't nobody listen to Simba.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Ray Vaughn rapped his ass off. I keep telling motherfuckers, I'm like, y'all believe that Joey Badass smoked him? Nah, y'all wanted him to get smoked by Joey Badass.
I like Joey Badass though. I do like he's dope.
I like Joey Badass. Yeah, I like him, but I don't think he smoked Ray Vaughn. I don't. I think Ray Vaughn was going back and forth with him the way that he was supposed to, and then he was told to stop. I would have kept letting. I would let that dog off his leash, man. Let him rap.
Absolutely.
Let him rap. And that's where I need the big three to stay the fuck out the way and stop telling these young bulls not to be bulls, man. Let them niggas do what they supposed to do. If they want to go off, let them go off. JID, he stepping out of the box, man. He said, fuck that. I'm stepping out of the shadow. He probably done watched our shit. Cause I was like, I don't know why JID ain't where he, you know, like he's.
I know. I agree. He should be a lot more popular than he is.
Yeah, I mean, he need to get out of that circle, man.
Yeah,
and that's where I'm at with that.
When you said big three, I don't believe in the big three anymore. And just I mean, a lot of people think I hate on Drake. I don't think Cole has a classic.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that. It's like he dropped the Fallout shit. Niggas was rushing to say it's a classic.
No.
A lot of that shit I can't even go back to.
Right. Too many skips for me.
You know, so
it's a good album. It's not trash, but it's not his best album.
It's a bloated KOD.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly right.
that's how I feel about it. It's a bloated KOD. No hate to Cole.
I love Cole. Cole got bars. Cole can spit.
But he's a liar too.
He's a liar?
Yeah.
What do you lie about?
That nigga tell you, oh yeah, I'm one of the top niggas, but you know, in the interview, I just say it just to be saying it. Because at that time when I'm in that mindset, I feel like I'm the best. No, nigga, I'm the best when I'm rapping and when I'm not rapping. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I mean that.
He's too much of a pushover.
Yeah. Too fucking nice.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. It's like Kendrick is always in like kill or be killed mode all the time. And even Drake is not afraid to go outside, dog.
Yeah,
he's not.
That's true.
He has that killer instinct. He has it.
Yeah.
Look, Drake's best outing with the battle was against Meek. He knew he couldn't let Meek really just like rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he dropped Charged Up and doubled back with back to back, he had to do that.
Yeah.
He had to take the wind out of that nigga's sails before, because Meek he's a build up rapper. He a
Mm-hmm.
build up. And like he'll keep going and going and going and going. Once he hit that point where does he just snapping on everything? Nah. Drake knew exactly who he was dealing with in that situation, and he didn't let him get to that point.
Yeah.
He
Meek's
didn't let him
problem
get
is he tweets too much. That's Meek's problem.
Yeah, he talked to you out too much on his social media shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's levels to this stuff, man. It's like, and Cole ain't got that. Cole ain't got that killer instinct. You gotta have that killer instinct when you trying to be the best. Like
He
Jadakiss right
raps.
now.
He raps like he has it, but he doesn't.
Yeah, it's like 38 special set of fire under Jadakiss, man.
Yeah.
Jadakiss been snapping on everything ever since.
Yeah.
he been snapping on everything ever since. Not like that's cool. Sometimes you need that. Big Daddy Kane out here snapping on shit, bro. Still, I mean, he started a challenge, and like
I saw that.
It's been going crazy, man.
Yeah, that's good for hip hop.
It's like even seeing like Ice-T dropping a new album, man. I would love to have him on here. Dropping a new album, and he going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these cats like, oh man, that's the old dudes that they was like, walking down the park, I rap this way. Like they they be thinking that that's what they gonna get, and they don't realize that these niggas can switch gears too. Okay, once upon a time when I wasn't a punk, it's like back in the day is where it started.
They think it. That's exactly what they feel too, bro.
They think that.
That's why they don't even give it a chance, because that's what they expect.
They think that shit that they get surprised. They be like, God damn. I'm like, you thought Rakim never rapped like that. He never rapped like that.
Rakim was way ahead of his time.
He was what y'all see, that's the architect of the flow scheme right now.
Yeah.
The flow scheme that y'all niggas be
He could rap today. He could still spit.
Yes, okay? And he has been.
Yes, he's killing shit, bro. He did a feature with a bunch of artists. He had the best verse on there. A bunch of current artists.
Yeah.
So say what you want.
Niggas expected a Melly Mel verse and shit.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh my God. I'm like, not everybody rap like that, man. I'm like, some niggas know how to switch gears and they'll fuck you up. Now I'm like, hey, keep playing with Big Daddy Kane, dog. Keep playing with him. BDK don't fuck around, man.
Right.
He gonna teach you something.
They don't know any Big Daddy Kane songs. They don't know one Big Daddy Kane song, bro.
Man, my God, a monster out here dropping music consistently. He spitting and he producing, man. So it's like I love to see people actually work, and do what they were supposed to do. Like, as far as like sticking to the art form, man. I seen that double XL shit and that goofy shit, niggas slide across the floor. Wow, like what the fuck just happened? Like what just happened? What's the wow shit? Niggas trying to be cool, man. Everybody want to be a rock star, but don't know how to rock.
Hard. Trying way too hard.
Don't know how to rock, man.
Trying too hard to come up with the next gimmick.
Yeah. Yep.
Just be yourself. Yep. That's art. Originality. Extension of yourself, bro. There's too many carbon copy dudes running around here.
I'm like, look, Yachty and Uzi beat y'all to it. Find something else.
Yeah.
Find something else. There's only room for one or two people like that in the industry. They all can't do it. Why the fuck y'all think Post Malone was like, you know what? I got to get out of this. Because it's like when you see Jack Harlow coming, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it, bro. You over there with Mac Miller, you got Jack Harlow coming, and you got to look at Logic, and you don't know what the hell Logic is. And it's like, it's like, sometimes you just can't predict this shit. And you be like, okay, like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm going to pop. I'm going to pop.
Yeah.
Are you guys coming? I'm going.
That was a business decision for him.
That was a great business. Look, that's why he was at the World Cup and not Drake.
Mm-hmm.
So, or Bad Bunny. So, imagine if Bad Bunny got Super Bowl and the World Cup. That would have been crazy for him.
Man, I didn't like that Super Bowl halftime show. I didn't like that at all. A lot of people hated it. They were hating on it because he was, not American or whatever. But I didn't like it because I couldn't understand what's going on, and I didn't know any of the songs.
I get it. They fined him like millions of dollars for cursing in Spanish, but it's like,
oh, did they?
It is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what? How y'all gonna collect that check?
Kendrick's show was way better. way better.
Yeah, I mean Kendrick did it better, yeah, for sure. And he sent the message.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'm not gonna say the ball's in Drake's court, but that's just me being petty and perpetuating the beef still. I think it's over with. I think it should
It's
be over.
over. He's gonna hold this
I've been
L until he retires.
yeah, and we could end on this. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of rumblings about this new Kendrick album. I'm just
Classic.
waiting for I'm just waiting for them to announce it. You know,
Can't wait.
so whenever they announce that, but I've been hearing about it and hearing that it's more of a possibility this year. But we'll
He doesn't
see.
always announce it though, right? Sometimes he just
No,
drops it.
no, no. See, it's like he probably let the people in his camp talk about it. And it's like when people get to talking to me about certain things, it's like I knew when GNX was gonna drop. I heard about it
Yeah.
enough. But, you know, at this point, it's like it's really up to him. He could decide tomorrow to drop on Friday, or next Friday, and that'd be it. And we never know until next Friday come. And then
Right.
it'll put up numbers and
Absolutely.
do what it does. So all right, man. So anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. I mean, as always, dearforlife.com. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Twitter, Stephen Heath Gates. And check back in with us next week. Can't wait to be here again.
Make sure y'all subscribe. We appreciate y'all for checking out the Lyricist Podcast. Make sure y'all follow the new page. Subscribe there, share it. And also, if you haven't done it yet, join our Discord. Our Discord is there as well. So make sure you come in there. We've chatted about a whole bunch of shit from sports to hip hop and all the other funny shit. Uh, but yeah, we appreciate y'all for checking out the Lyricist Podcast. Until the next episode, y'all.